There's been a real increase in female sports injuries in the last few years, so I've come to Manchester Metropolitan University to meet Textile Engineer Dr. Tasneem Sabhir, who's hopefully going to do something about this.
The aim of the project really is to look at these particular knee braces, look at what works, what the red flags are, and then design these particular braces with the female anatomy in mind. And what I've found so far is these knee braces, they don't actually fit the female form.
Really?
No, they don't. So there are different types of knee braces and knee sleeves, those that protect and those that prevent.
You are doing a lot of research on knee braces specifically.
Yes.
Can you tell me why knees?
So I suffered a devastating knee injury myself a few years ago, and one of the things that I did think of why I wasn't braced myself, I watch a lot of female sports. When they sustain injuries, automatically some of them are being put into braces. In terms of recreation levels, they don't tend to get braced at all. And females do suffer more knee injuries than their male counterpart.
Why is that?
So from having different bone structures to muscle types and just our biology, and that's the whole reason what my research is all about. We look at knee braces, what their function is, how they are designed, and how they are designed for the female form.
I get 3D scanned later, but first, what are the differences between all the knee guards currently available on the market?
So you've got what we call the knee sleeves, something that's very elasticated. Slip it onto your arm, it just slips on.
Is that designed to do the same thing as something that looks very much more high-tech?
No.
Like those?
No. These can be sort of soft tissue damage to the knee that you can wear something elasticated. Then when we get to something like this, can you feel the rigidity of that material just there?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like a bar, isn't it?
Yes. So that's what we call hinges. This will allow your leg to extend, but also what we can also do quite cleverly is to limit your extension and flexion if you've got problems. So if we took your leg, for example, and that's your knee, you take the central part of your knee and measure 15 centimetres up, 15 centimetres down, and that's how you get your brace.
I have to say, wearing something like this whilst trying to play football, that's not going to happen.
No. A lot of the problems we have is that a lot of knee braces have got no standards of what a knee brace should look like. No standards in terms of materials. We are trying to design a knee brace for a particular sport. Every sport has their own sporting bodies and have regulations. An elite athlete will not be able to wear this while engaging in that particular sport. And that's why it's necessary to look at the design of these braces and engineer them in such a way that they conform to sporting regulations but also conform to the female leg. Do you want to try this one? You are expected to wear this and fit it according to the manufacturer's guidelines. I would like to see you take on this challenge.
How hard could it be?
Can I intervene?
Have I done it wrong already?
Yes. You've done it the wrong way round.
Wait! Okay, hold on. But these instructions are not helpful at all. Oh, so it was actually back to front? I'm usually really good at putting together flat pack furniture, but I can't even wear a knee brace. It's actually not that simple.
Let's see if I can give you what looks like a challenging one.
That actually feels really nice.
Okay.
I can comfortably score goals
You
with
think?
this brace.
So here is an example of the knee brace that you're currently wearing. And this is a 3D image. So that's basically showing me how well it can fit.
For you as an engineer,
Yeah.
which parts of this scan are most important to you?
Interestingly, what's really important is if that's a central part of your knee and these two hinges have got to sit directly against your knee, can you see the gap in there? If that gapping takes place, it means that it doesn't fit your knee properly.
So that gap's not good. I must say, these straps don't really feel very snug.
No, sometimes these kind of materials are really good at holding things in place, but they're not great at conforming. The idea is to look at these knee braces, look at what works, what doesn't work, and then take those factors and then make a new brace that will help fit the female form better.
This feels like an entirely different experience. Tell me about the 3D scan that we see here.
I can see instantly is that the brace, the way you fitted the brace, may not be entirely your fault, but it may be how you've been instructed to fit the brace. Now, it is a medium brace and your leg is a medium and it still doesn't fit even though it's got a 5 centimetre give. But I think the strapping and the way they've been fitted may be an issue. And I think the sizing does play a massive part in terms of how this brace is actually fitted you.
And are they designed to do the same thing?
They are designed to do the same thing. The knee brace market is so saturated with so many different braces, an ordinary individual will not know what kind of knee brace to look for. There's a whole research project in this to look to see how it fits and conforms to the female form.
And you're right at the start of this research, aren't you?
I am.
Where are you hoping this all goes?
The whole point of this research is to look at knee braces to identify some of the red flags, and those red flags being they're uncomfortable, unsightly, they don't conform to the leg, to the female anatomy. They don't conform to the sporting regs, and they're not ideal for dynamic movements. What my research project is looking at is changing the knee brace so it adapts to the mechanics of the knee and also adapts to the dynamic movements in play.
After what I've seen today with Dr. Tasneem Sabhir, I now realise that her work is crucial for increasing equality in sport.